Since then, Canadians have fought in other conflicts, and many have given their lives so that we might enjoy freedom today. They too should be remembered. And to that end, if I may, this past June was the 80th anniversary of D-Day. It was a gathering amongst the heroes of the Allied forces, but there were so few heroes left. 14,000 Canadian troops landed at Juno Beach that day. 14,000. Today, only 4 remain. But they were there that day, this past June, to tell their stories in their own voices. And those voices resonate with the true realities of that day.
We're going to 19. This is 19 GoPro.
But the human cost in pain and fear and worry.
Fine. How are you, sir?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Lost a childhood friend from 5 doors down and lived in it. They grew up together in Normandy.
I'm in
We
fine.
watched him die. Jim Parks found out the water out of the transport was hit, making sure it was blown through a window, but it was still behind it. He lost his hearing, but he survived just a few scrapes, he says now. He was 19 when that happened. George Couture survived, but captured by the enemy and was made part of a death march to Poland that ended 10 months later. Mere boys, 18, 19 years of age, who might otherwise be fussing over their first car. But compare that with the words of this survivor of the Normandy landing and comments to a reporter with a film camera just afterwards. And I quote, "You're thinking of your folks back home, and you're thinking of the friends you're with," he said. And we knew that some of us were going to die. No fewer than 359 Canadians did not come home. Our all too few Normandy heroes are pushing 100 now, yet their memories are as fresh and painful as the day it happened. There remain ongoing conflicts in this world, but on this day we remain free. Freedom paid for by the blood and wrong of our veterans in war day. And as we gather in this building, namely to honor them, our debt to them, and to you, our veterans who are here with us this evening, that debt is paid in the currency of respect and remembrance. Padre Lieutenant Colonel Michel Dion perhaps said it best in Normandy when he prefaced his remarks with these words. We pause to reflect on how their sufferings and sacrifices bestows upon we today, and in return, our solemn duty of remembrance, lest we forget.
In the Flanders fields, the poppies blow between the crosses, row on row, that mark our place. And in the sky, the larks, still bravely singing, fly, scarce heard amid the guns below. We are the dead. Take up our quarrel with the foe. To you, from failing hands we throw the torch. Be yours to hold it high. If ye break faith with us who die, ye shall not sleep, though poppies grow in Flanders fields.
They shall grow not old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them. They were young, as we are young. They served, giving freely of themselves. To them we pledge, amid the winds of time, to carry their torch and never forget. We will remember them. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Now, fans, tonight's Remembrance Day game is brought to you by HW Transport Group in support of Wounded Warriors Canada. Wounded Warriors Canada is a national mental health service provider dedicated to serving trauma-exposed organizations, trauma-exposed professionals, and their trauma-exposed families. Wounded Warriors specializes in providing culturally informed services that utilize a combination of education, counseling, and training approaches to support resiliency and recovery from post-trauma injuries. Please welcome now to center ice, Harry Wada and his son Zora from HW Transport Group. Welcome. We also welcome Patrick Philman and Laura E. Hill from Wounded Warriors Canada. Welcome all. And they join us tonight for receiving ceremonial autograph. I would now beg Denver, the captain of the Army White Generals, as well as Dr. Malay, your captain of your Europeans, please join our special guests now in center ice for receiving ceremonial autograph. There it is. Thank you. Now, remain standing. Here's the floor as we receive our national anthem. Our valued members of the Salvation Army